Okay, let's now come back here, and this action, the action of the when I set the message, I want that the widget cleans up. So in the icon, I open, and I want that once the document is created, I want you to clean the text field. Is there an action that takes care of that? Yes. Clear text fields. You see? Clear text fields. Which text field? The text field 1. Okay? So now, when I send a message, now I don't need this anymore. I reload the page. And when I send a message, that should clean up. Okay, I go to the chat. Message. Hello, Laura. It's clean. You saw? It was cleaned. It was cleaned. So, should we leave the right here something or not? What should I do? Should I leave it or not? Well, I'll leave it. You can delete that if you don't like it, but I will leave it. Okay, great. What else? Now we need to show the messages, of course, because we're not displaying them. How to show the messages? We need to go to the chat room. No, to the chat in the conversation, in the list view. This list view now should make a query collection. Okay, backend query of this list view, and we need to point to query collection of the collection messages. The chat will be from the variable of the function that we just defined. Remember, custom functions, generate chat ID. The value 1, it's the authenticated user, because remember this, it doesn't matter the order, because they will always be reordered. So it doesn't matter which one you provide first or second. The second one is the ID 2, and this select no further changes, confirm. List of documents, and we will order the documents by the property of time. Okay, so that they are displayed from, I think, older to newer. Well, we will see now. Never a single time query, never, because we want this to keep listening at the Firestore updates, so that this looks like a real chat and not something that we need to refresh manually. And enable infinite scroll. Page size. Enable infinite scroll. Well, this, leave that. No, let's not focus on this now. Confirm. We confirm this, and now the chat item doesn't have any parameter defined. No, we define the parameter of chat document, which will be of document of the collection messages. Sorry, message document. Message document. Okay. Once we receive that, in the first text, I'll show the message document provided, the text, and in the second one, I will show the time. Message document, property, time, confirm, and now I need to pass the parameter. So I go back to the chat room. And in the list view, in the chat conversation, I apologize. In the chat item, we need to pass, you see here the property of message document, each document of message. Great. Let's see this in action. We reload. Okay, we come to the chat with Laura, and look at this. These are the messages that I wrote before. How are you feeling today? Okay, this starts looking like a chat. At least I send it Look at this. Great. You saw? It was added. But normal chat puts the... Well, if we go to the end, I will write many messages now. Empty messages, in fact. Bam, 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 bam. Look at this. Bam, 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 bam. And when it gets to the end, I want it to scroll down automatically. It's not scrolling down. If I click here, it's not scrolling down. So that's a bit strange. You see scroll down? That's a bit strange. Let's make it to scroll down automatically. So in the action of sending we send the document, we create the document, that document is read by the backend query, we clear the text fields, and we scroll down. How do we scroll down? There should be something here called scroll to, list view, to the end. You see? Scroll to the end. And now, when we write a new message, if I reload this, it should scroll to the bottom, and then we have the look and feel of a proper chat. We go to the chat, Laura. It's loading, and I say, hello. How are you? Yeah, now it's scrolling down. But I don't know if you noticed, the first time that I opened it, it's not going to the bottom. You saw? It's not going to the bottom. That's also a strange behavior. Can we fix it? Probably. Probably. If we go to the page level, there is an action here. Look at this. Page level, action. I add an action. And there's an action called on page load. On page load, and I will say that on page load, please scroll to the list view to the end. Let's see if this works, because perhaps I need to add some sort of timer, because when the page loads, I think it doesn't have time to load all the messages. Well, let's see it. Let's see if it's working as expected or not. We go to the chats, Laura. No, it didn't work. It didn't work because I need the, it's loading before, and then it's getting the data. So it's making the scroll in a list view that is empty. You understand? So first loads, tries to make the scroll, there is no data, then loads the data. So we need to establish the action in another place. Or perhaps it's enough with setting a timer. Wait 1 second. I put this before. Wait 1 second. Then, in theory, the data should be loaded. And once there is data, scroll to the end of the list view. Okay? Let's see if this works. Yes, you saw? It waited 1 second, then the data was loaded, and it did the scroll down to the bottom. Fantastic. We have all the logics and behavior of the chat implemented.